Welcome back. This simulation exercise is for the information officer of the organization. Depending on the organization, this person could also be called as the public relations officer or the media relations officer. Irrespective of the title, the information officer plays an important role during a disaster. Communication is of extreme importance. Communication with the stakeholders, be it the employees, be it the directors, be it the external agencies, your vendors or customers. As long as the communication shows that you are in control of the situation, the disaster recovery plan would enable the organization to recover. Lack of communication could result in panic. And the duty of an information officer is to ensure that all necessary information on a need-to-know basis gets relayed to the respective stakeholders. The situation is same as before, that a hurricane has hit the building. This building hosted the data center that provided the IT services to the organization. A disaster was declared. The hurricane hit the building at 10:30 a.m. A short circuit resulted, because of which a fire has started. The fire department was alerted and they have responded as soon as possible, and they are now busy fighting the fire. 2 hours later, at 12:30, a television channel crews reach the location. They contact you. Problem is that you are aware of the situation. What is your response? It's 1 a.m. Based on the escalation channels, the crisis management team would have called you and informed you of the situation and the updates. However, they are yet to reach the location. You had promised the media that you would get back to them. However, you have no information. The local media on television says that they have contacted the information officer and they have nothing else to add at the moment. What do you do? It's 1:30. You decided to go to the location to talk to the media. However, before you start, you switch on the TV and find that the media is already talking to the operators on duty. The operators are having their 15 minutes of fame. They are asked questions as to what they think the cause of fire is. And in their opinion, did the organization have sufficient firefighting equipment? If yes, was it used? One of the operators responds to a question stating that they had never participated in evacuation drill. What is going to be your plan? It's 2:30. A wife of one of the employees who was on duty at that time when the incident happened has called in and she's trying to talk to her husband. She heard about the incident on TV and efforts to contact her husband have failed. She has reached the location and she's talking to the media. Question for you. The person was on duty at the time of disaster, but nothing else is known. His car is not in the parking lot. What is your response? It's 3:30 a.m. It is just reported that the fire department has found a body inside the premises. The media have you live on TV and asking questions. Who the person is? Why did he not evacuate the building? Did the others not alert him? Could it be something suspicious? What is your response? It's 8:30 a.m. in the morning and the tornado and the fire put together has resulted in a number of documents out on the street. Some of the documents are vital records, and one of the sheet that the media is holding is the SSN and the date of birth and other personal information of an individual. Your response? 9:30, you get a call from the CEO asking who is controlling the media or is media controlling the show. You need to clarify to the public. What is your response? It's 12:30 p.m. Your organization has been unable to function efficiently due to the inability to provide support to the end customers. Media is conducting interviews of the customers who are facing hardships. You need to clarify to the public as to when would you be back in operation. What is the response and what are your channels of communication? It's 10:30 p.m. on August 26th. Critical IT systems have been restored after 36 hours, but not all business processes have been recovered. What is your response? A information officer or a public relation officer needs to be trained in handling the media. This person also needs to have established lines of communication with the media prior to the disaster. And the lines of communication also involve getting to know them on a first name basis, because the media is the one who can actually portray the efforts that you're putting in, and they would help you to portray that the organization is doing all its best. Therefore, the information officer is an important resource who during the time of disaster could create an image that the organization is in control and give regular updates to prevent a panic being set in. Thank you for listening to this tutorial. This is Sandesh. See you back.